What's up, guys? It's Brian from Hashware Hub. It's about 9:57 p.m. February 17, 2018, coming to you with a trading video. First, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Also, if you're on Steemit or DTube, an upvote would be greatly appreciated, and following us there too, and Resteem would also be greatly appreciated too. I get a lot of questions with regards to Steemit. Oh, you're making money there and stuff like that. That's why you want us on Steemit. Well, I make about $0.015 on each video. I actually make a lot less than that on a lot of videos. Some of them I make fractions of a penny. It's because we really only started it recently. So believe me, I'm not raking it in as far as that's concerned. But as far as why you guys would be interested in is the fact that after I finish a video, I upload simultaneously to YouTube and Steemit. And sometimes YouTube finishes first, and sometimes Steemit finishes first. And obviously, whichever one uploads first is the one that I post first. And then I wait for the second one to happen. So there have been times where I've uploaded to Steemit well in advance of YouTube, because it's just taken god-awfully long for YouTube to process the video or whatever else they do. So it does make sense to follow us on Steemit for that very, very small reason alone. So let's get right into it. I actually have company over my house right now, so I'm going to have to try to make this as quickly as possible. For those that don't like the long videos, yeah, hats off to you. But others, the reason why I wanted to go ahead and take a look, actually make a quick video here, is the fact that I'm sitting here and talking to people, and everyone's obviously hot topic is Bitcoin and stuff like that. I'm watching on my phone Bitcoin go up and up and up and up. So I want to get to the charts really quick before everybody thinks I have bathroom problems, and that's the reason why I've been away from everybody for so long. So I just have a problem with Bitcoin. I have a trading problem. I should go to Traders Anonymous. Anyway, so let's get into it right now. We have, again, we're trying to measure this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is what we're trying to measure right now, which is part of a longer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we are getting awfully close to the top of this channel. Remember, the top of this wedge. Okay, we're getting awfully close to it, that now we need to actually talk about it and keep in mind of what's exactly going on. So let me see if there's anything really here I can clean up. Maybe what I'll do is we don't need this. Let's delete that. So yeah, so where are we? Okay, so it looks like people are starting to try to sell us off a bit here. So let's just do some Fibonacci retracement real quick. Okay, take it from here, put it up there, put it up here, down here, and bring it across. And what we see is this right here, that the one extension on Fibonacci, we've pierced that, and now the market's looking like it's coming down a bit. So that's one of the things that we want to see, is that the third wave is a little bit longer than the first wave. We would like to see it much longer, but it's at least this long. So this could be the end of the third wave. It would not invalidate any of the Elliott Wave theories. The next thing I want to go ahead and take a look at is let's just go ahead and take a look at this particular wave in itself. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. In other words, this wave 3 of this larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll do the same thing again. So I'm taking it from here, I'm taking it up here, and I'm taking it down here. And look at this. This right here is sitting at the 2.68. Okay, this is of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's sitting at a 2.68 to 2.618 Fibonacci level. It basically kissed it, and it's coming down. You know, I could probably zoom in here, and get super accurate on it, but this is accurate enough for our uses right now. So yeah, I mean, this is great stuff. You see that the 1.618, that the third wave pierced the 1.618, and so this is really good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, so as far as Fibonacci is concerned, things are making sense. Now, we are sitting at this level called 11,159. It happens to be a level that is the bottom right here. And this is a significant level. This is nothing to joke around about. Okay, this is the first major sell-off, the bottom of the first major sell-off that we had. This is something that is major, like I had said. There's also a ton of other resistance right here. Ton of other resistance that we're running into quite drastically. So there's a good chance that this very well could be the top for the reasons that I mentioned right there. And it clearly is a clear, very nice, beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's beautiful. So let's zoom in a little bit more here. Let's maybe look at a 30, 15 minute. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It doesn't really get much, really, better than that. You could probably zoom in a little bit more, and we can get even more. So this is of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is this is of the fifth wave here that I just of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this itself could also break down right into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems to make sense to me. It seems to make a lot of sense to me. It just looks right. It feels right. So this possibly could be a top. Now, the only way that it may not be a top is the fact that if we're counting this whole thing wrong, and that maybe be a little bit more homework for me for tomorrow morning. I don't quite have the time right now, but I'm pretty confident after the bazillion times we counted it that this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the count. So, with that said, possibly this could be the top right here, this 11,300 level, which is pretty much a pierce through here. Right, this is 11,159, and the market came up to like around 11,300 and something. What I just said, don't remember. Yeah, 11,300. Okay, so that's it pierced well through here, and that's a cool thing to see. There's a little trend line here. This is probably remnants from days days and days ago. Yeah, what are we looking to see? Okay, some sort of correction. Where is this correction going to happen? It can go ahead and hit this trend line here. It could hit this trend line here. It could hit this trend line here. It could hit a whole bunch of different types of trend lines. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens. Now, then from there, what could happen? Now, okay, there is still a chance, I don't want to completely rule this out, that this could extend and hit the top of this green line right here. That would be somewhere around this 12,150 level. I would be pretty surprised if that's the case. That 12,150 level also happens to hit right here too. Okay, which is also a significant. These are super significant. First down, right? First down right here. First rally back up. Second chance to meet this first low right here. Okay, these are significant, super significant levels, and this possibly could be a place where the market could go ahead and, if it continues on this super steep trajectory, it could possibly hit somewhere around those levels. Or if that's not the case, if we have a correction, let's say an ABC correction or any type of correction at all, we could have that correction here, and then because I'd imagine nothing goes up forever, so there has to be a sell-off here. We're seeing overbought levels on RSI and obviously also the Laguerre RSI as well, and all various different levels. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, even 4-hour too. I mean, this is reaching up quite a bit, to say the least. I mean, in the recent past we've been at similar levels, but this was before the crash. Okay, so this is a significant rally on the 4-hour basis. You can see here and here. That's one of the disadvantages of the Laguerre RSI. You don't quite get that. So that's why I like using them in tandem. So yeah, so then if this truly is the fifth wave and we have a correction, then a fifth wave of this smaller, so in other words, it'd be the top of the third of the larger count, then possibly the fifth wave of the larger count could get up here somewhere. Right? Now, it doesn't look all that great. I mean, because we could possibly go sideways, and then the fifth wave would be somewhere around here, right? But interesting to see what's going to happen with this correction right here, and we're going to have to look at this correction very quickly, very closely, because we're going to have to see how much it corrects. Because if it corrects a lot, then it changes the whole count of what's going on here, and it changes the whole count of what's going on here. Then how this fits in with everything else that we've done before in the past, it then gives us more information what could happen in the future. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we're gonna leave it there for right now because I'm getting some looks about having to come back. And really, that's about it. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. Thanks much.